the Hornets getting mentally prepared. I know the home fans are prepared as well. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Detroit Pistons. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Hornets, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And checking out Detroit, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, the post tandem, Bridges and Williams. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
And here is Hardaway following LaMelo Ball's 3. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reasons.
Now here's Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Miller, no luck. Green against Hardaway. To the middle, looking for Harris. He gets it there.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
We play just over a minute here in the first. On the wing, Bridges. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Ivy. Over Miller. And it comes off the front of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Plays it up off the glass.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base is hungry for a winner in the Motor City. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Williams kicks to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Now here's Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Ivy passes to Harris. Outside Hardaway. Duren with a screen on Green. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Poked loose. And Green slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Ivy against Miller. Now here's Cunningham. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time. Finds the open man.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Miller against Ivy. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And the first one drops. Ball hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And Detroit again with the bucket. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Holland. Hardaway is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Hardaway kicks it out to Beasley. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Beasley with a clean look. Cans it from downtown. Beasley's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pistons. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Bridges outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Stewart. Beasley against Curry. Beasley outside. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot.
Coming right back with a 3 of his own. That's Beasley.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
At the line for the Pistons.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the 3-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Williams, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against Miami, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Grant Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Curry, then for the Pistons. Duran comes in for Asar Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Williams. Beasley for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 3. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Cunningham looking it over. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's man. And they pick up 2.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cunningham passes to Duren. To the wing on the left. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Duren with a screen on ball. Kicks it out to Beasley. Cunningham passes to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Duren. For 3, Beasley. They get the rebound. And Duren slams it in.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duren off the glass there.
Outside ball. Gibson the screen. It's up a 3. Ball no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Cunningham outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
From deep, Green. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole! Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Timberwolves will face off against the Raptors in Toronto. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hornets trail by 4. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here's Ball. On the wing, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Green's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Charlotte. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Miller. Back to Williams. Green kicks to Ball. And here is Williams. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ivy passes to Duran. Cunningham with it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Miller.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Ball from long range. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
Harris setting the pick for Ivy. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Cunningham. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Took him no time at all on that one. Cunningham's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. Outside Williams. Ball kicks to Green. Pass to Williams. Here is Miller. From past the arc. And there's Bridges on the assist by Miller. Bridges has got 6.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Hardaway. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cunningham. Now, here's Stewart. Scoreless thus far. Thompson passes to Harris. Back to Thompson. Harris kicks to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Now here is Miller. Over Thompson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Detroit. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Thompson is out there with Holland. Then there's Marcus Sasser, and it's Beasley in at the 2 guard. Now here's Stewart and Malik Beasley, good for 3. Beasley's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit. Hornets trail by 5. Now Mann fires the 3. No good, shot missing. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Holland. Back to Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
That's good from Beasley. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte, and a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Now here's Ball. Williams has a screen for Miller. Hits it from 3-point range.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Harris outside. To Cunningham. Inside. Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Detroit.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. The tray. It's good from long range. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Cunningham against Ball. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Cunningham's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Cunningham. Over Ball. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Here's the lob to Bridges, and that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Detroit leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's deflected.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
To the paint. Has to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges kicks to Miller. Here's Ball. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Duren. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Jalen Duren. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Josh Green. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Charlotte calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.